Ashley, as it is written, so it is done. Ashley, please stand in the center of my snake pit and reveal your true identity.
Well, guys, unfortunately, I really was trying to branch out and make friends with you and not be weird. I am a little quiet, I'm a little reserved. I mean, I literally didn't speak to anyone on the floor the whole time I was there. Fortunately, didn't work with my fever. I'm a little relieved because I'd really like to be friends and I'm a killer.
I just shit myself, what the fuck? First try? Crazy.
I know I'm fucking loud. I know I'm fucking annoying. And I know I'm a yapper, so I go to the showers everywhere. But listen to me when I say it. I promise the whole game's not gonna be me throwing names out there. But if I open my freaking mouth, all right, just take it into consideration. That's all I'm gonna say. I
Hell of a speech, Ashley. However, you are banished from Bloodstone Acres and you are now an outlaw.
Be gone, killer!
You are still eligible to compete in competitions and add money to the prize pot. Should you win a shield, you will assign a shield to any active player of your choice. Players, congratulations on finding a killer. The chances really were 1 out of 19. You will have 20 minutes to break down and have some downtime, at which we will go to the murder barn. Killers, make your next choice. I will see you there.
Oh shit, I lost.
Ashley.
Hello, Jackson.
The first one to become an outlaw. How you feeling?
Actually, so much better. It's kind of a relief to be able to observe without thinking about what you're saying or doing. So I feel good.
Understood. Ashley, as an outlaw, you can leave one message for any player of your choosing. You will simply tell me the message and I'll relay it to them. Is there a message that you're thinking of?
I would like to leave one for Ben, and I would like to put one more.
One more.
Yeah.
Understood. How you feeling, Nick, getting the killer out in the first round?
Amazing. I survived a banishment for the first time ever, so this is awesome.
I did not want to vote her out, but she was so suspicious that I couldn't not do it. I personally saw things, and it wasn't like the hive mind thing, but it sucked.
Now, you voted out Ashley, and you were pretty close with Ashley, I feel.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
You know, her name was floating around and I just was not sure. I kept telling people, you know, I really am not sure. When we had a conversation last night in our cabin, I just did not get the feel that she was a killer.
Spearheaded a killer all on your own. How's that feel?
Honestly, it was like really not on my own. It was a team effort, and it's just I put trust in the people that put trust in me, and we're here to play a game, but it feels fucking amazing to be right, baby. I told you I was gonna be the walking lie detector.
This round really reaffirmed everything for me because I know that I can trust that Daniel isn't innocent. I also weirdly trust Justin by proxy because I'm like, I feel the innocent dynamic going on there.
I think the whole group has lost its center now that we had only one theory and we've kind of got to go back to the drawing board, and I think we are basically at last night again in terms of what we know.
Absolutely, 120% case closed, Daniel's a killer. Will I throw him under the bus in the next banishment? I don't know. I might hold him into the end game a little bit longer. We'll see.
I'm suspicious of Rachel, I'm suspicious of Dan, I'm most suspicious of Ken, and I'm gonna go hard for Ken next time because I do have evidence that's giving a little shifty.
What's the evidence on Ken?
He went up to us and was like, I don't really think Ashley's a killer. He's like, but I'm just gonna go with the group, and he's like, she might be, like, I don't know, but like, I think it's Justin. Justin's my man. I don't just think he's hot, like, I really love that bitch down.
I think Shelby is being very quiet, and I know that's her personality because like I knew her from before. But I also think that being so quiet makes it almost like she's trying to hear everyone else's theories and then bring it back to her team as killers.
I feel like most people are seeing me as a pretty innocent guy. So if the killers decide to go out of left field and not kill Xanthi tonight, then I could be up.
Now, Ben, an outlaw, has left a message for you. Are you ready for the message?
Yeah.
The message is one more.
One more.
Any idea what that means?
It might mean there's one more killer from the floor.
In a way, I wish I could hold on to this shield a little bit longer because I'm like, I know she's good, but she has to get played tonight. She's gonna get played just in case, and I'm just gonna lay this on myself.
Daniel, you are shielded from murder. Hello, Shelby.
Hello.
Wow. They got one of your fellow killers out in the first round, and you voted for her.
I know.
How's that feel?
You have to do what you gotta do sometimes. Put the heat off of you.
Some would say today you used your voice. How's that feel going against one of your own?
It felt good.
Tell me more.
I have to go with the majority. I'm not gonna. I really did love her down. Like my ears were welling up, like choking, talking about it. But I can't. It's too early to fuck up my game. And the worst part was I heard her name all morning.
Did you ever tell her that her name was being floated?
No, hell no. I probably the first time I lied to someone's face since I was in fucking grade school.
John, you sold out one of the killers. How's that feel?
It kind of sucked, I'm not gonna lie. But with unanimous, you couldn't help but decide it. You had to go with it, and the group agreed.
You put Rachel up for possible murder.
Murder!
Tell me more about Rachel.
Okay, so she's a strong character. I honestly kind of wasn't sure if that was the best decision. I went back to my little bunker and I was like, I don't know if that was right, but I already did it. It's already out there. It's too late.
Confidential. You have been selected by the killers. They intend to target you for murder tonight. To survive, you must complete a secret task in this challenge. You must personally place at least one of your team's rings onto the bottle of one of your teammates, not your own. Do this and you are safe tonight.
Oh, it just sucks.
Like, that's not what you want to hear, obviously. You're just like fighting every hour of your life, I feel like, in this game. And then you've just been, I feel like I'm just a cop-out murder.
Players, welcome to your next murder reveal. In my hands, I hold the fate of the remaining players. If I pull your picture, you are safe. If you do not see your picture pulled, well, you have been killed and you will join Sean as a ghost. Players, shall we begin? The first player safe is the second player safe is the sixth player safe is Might this be a good reminder a shield was played tonight? Unsuccessfully. The next player safe is I have 3 more pictures left in my hand. The next player safe is
Who's left?
The next player safe is Sandy and Ben. I have one more picture left in my folder. Should I pull your picture, you are safe. Should I not pull your picture, you are killed. You are a ghost. The final player safe from this murder ceremony is
You're kidding!
On God, we made a promise. On God, it's over.
Shelby. Who have the killers decided to murder?
We decided to murder Ben tonight.
Understood.
Ben is smart as fuck. He knows games. He's very observant. And we are not quite ready for a huge swing yet.
Get rid of the smarts and keep it low key.
Understood. Ben, you may need to upgrade your prescription, cuz I don't think you saw that coming. Ben, you are now killed, and you are a ghost of Bloodstone Acres. With that being said, I'll meet you guys outside immediately for the next competition.
I will avenge all innocents. It's not done. The game's not done.
Teams, welcome to your next competition, Rings of Power. Y'all will be divided into 4 teams of 5. Your objective is to, as a team, go into the field and grab your color rings. One by one, using a reacher, you will grab the rings with the reacher and put it on top of a bottle. Each bottle coordinates with one person. Rebecca, bottle 4, would be here, bottle 4. Understood. 5 rings on one bottle means they lose their shield. Should you get 50 rings on the bottles within 30 minutes, you will add $250 to the prize pile. Now, since you're working as a team, why not make sure you're stuck together? All 5 of you will be attached at the ankle. In your group of 5, the first person in the front of the line will have the reacher. You will walk back, put a ring down, at which point the reacher will go to the second person and you'll walk back and grab your next ring. Are there any questions? Wonderful.
Wait a minute. Because if anything, this leg can stay in front of the rope.
Yeah, I feel like we wanted.
On my cue, please
We're going straight ahead.
begin!
We got it. We got it. We got it. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
We go.
You cannot hold it with your hands. The reacher must hold the ring. Number 6, you have a ring. Number 1, you have a ring.
I'm sorry.
Turn. Go.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, keep on going, players. If number 1 gets one more ring, they will lose their shield. Number 1.
It's went so far.
Number 1, you have lost your shield. Once we are up to 50 rings, the game is over.
Nice.
2 or 3.
Number 2, one more ring and you will have lost your shield.
They're gunning for me.
Xanthi, you have lost your shield.
How many?
You're halfway.
Fuck me. This is terrible.
Just do it.
Shelby, you have lost your shield.
Not 13.
One more, number 4, they will lose their shield. Rebecca, you have lost your shield.
I'm back.
We are at 39.
How many are left?
9 left.
Do 10. Oh no, I got it. Do 10. Temptation and not to name. Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Dan, you have lost your shield. One more ring left, and y'all have finished the competition.
No, that's me!
We are done.
Who's made it first? Ours or theirs?
Congratulations, folks. There was no winners in this game. Y'all won as a collective group and have added $250 to the prize pot. Shelby, Ken, Daniel, Xanthi, Rebecca, Luke, Dan, and John. Your fellow teammates have decided to shortlist you for murder. One of you will be killed at my murder barn shortly. But that's not what we're doing next. I'll see y'all at the snake pit. Congratulations on throwing $250 to the prize pot. Rachel, congratulations in succeeding in the mole task.
Thank you.
You have not been killed, although you were shortlisted by the secret killer. Any ideas who you think the secret killer could have been?
I feel like I haven't even had time to think about that, but it might be Bree. If I had to take a stab at it,
Understood.
it could be Bree.
Rachel, I told you that if you were to succeed, you would be safe and you would not be killed.
Right.
But what I kept from telling you was if you succeeded, you would have the offer of changing your fate from an innocent to a killer. Rachel, would you like to become a killer?
I'm gonna stay innocent.
Why?
I still, at my core, like, want to play a true and faithful game that I haven't been able to play before on shows past.
Understood.
And I think I want to stay true to myself and I want to stay true to my alliances.
Amazing.
And I don't think I want to cross over.
Wonderful. Rachel, you are allowed to talk about what happened tonight, including the recruitment offer from the killers for you to be a killer.
Thank you.
Understood. Players, 17 of you are left. Last snake pit, you managed to get out a killer. I wonder if you could do it twice in a row. As a reminder, should you get 2 innocents out in a row, the killers will be able to perform a double kill. Players, the floor is yours.
Guys, come on now. Guys, come on now.
I have something to say. Okay. This is someone I've been thinking of since last night. Ashley's name got brought up, so I didn't get to say it last time. But somebody I think is a little bit suspicious is Sam. Sam, you are a wonderful person. We've had some really nice little conversations, but this is my evidence. She hasn't talked to a lot of people, which isn't enough because you're coming in new to this game, so you're like getting to know everybody. But last night, when we were trying to find the gravestones, Lucas and Justin were running ahead, and Sam and I were walking because we have bad knees. And she said that we should stop and look for a shield, which isn't abnormal, but I was like, that's just not my top priority right now. Like, I want to make sure I'm in good with everybody. And she said, but this is a game, and then just kept looking. My other piece of evidence, Sean was murdered night 1. He's somebody who didn't have a lot of connections around the group, and clearly the killer who's orchestrating the murder last night was Ashley, at least in my opinion, since so many floor people were saved. So why wouldn't Sam go along and murder Sean with Ashley? My last little piece of thing is that why would Ashley just like put out Sam's name when she was under attack? Like, she would have to have somebody right at the top of her mind. Like, why would she go for Sam? Because you and I were not talking about Sam, so it didn't come from me at least.
But why would she go for a fellow killer?
Well, I feel like you would probably say a killer's name, because if a killer says a killer's name and we find out the killer, then you're gonna be like, well, that's an innocent, because why would a killer say a killer's
Yeah.
name?
I would throw, like, why wouldn't she throw somebody under the bus?
Or if she felt betrayed, like if she was like, let's say Ashley felt backstabbed and then she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna blow this whole
Yeah.
shit up, like we saw Candace do with Rob.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's exactly, I'm saying that's a possibility maybe of like, she was like, fuck out of here, I'm gonna blow it out.
Can we let Sam?
Yes, I would love to.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. I'll tell you my thoughts last night. First of all, I was so stressed about not performing because I wanted the team to do well. I don't know why I would care if I was fine no matter what. So I worked so hard to get the skeleton. But then when we were running, I solved the riddle first.
You did.
And I'm not a runner. So when we got this far and I knew they were already at the horse, why would I waste my time also running to the horse to get the
I'm gonna say,
to get the gravestone? When instead, because I'm an innocent, I could pivot and look for a shield. Like that rationale doesn't make any sense at all. I also think, what a long game Ashley would have had to play in round 1 to look at all 20 players and be like, I know I'm a killer and I'm gonna choose another killer. And also another killer that doesn't have any alliance that's such a long game to play. It feels very foolish to me.
Sydney, I don't think evidence should be someone is new, someone tries to get a shield and someone didn't get murdered.
Okay.
That's not evidence.
Okay.
I do think if anything, searching for the shield does make her seem a little more innocent in my book rather than.
But like,
Or did she want to take away a shield?
But
from
Timmy's saying that,
an
but we
innocent?
literally all looked at Ashley and said the vibe was weird, Diva. That's evidence enough.
Yeah,
You booted her ass out.
She was
No,
like,
she was also not looking for a shield, kicking stones, and not participating in looking for a shield, as opposed to someone who's desperate to stay in the game past day 1.
I don't know, like, wouldn't you do? Like, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like of
Okay,
course.
wait, can I hear some like concrete, does anybody else think anything else about Sam?
I'll say something. So right before we came here, Sam came up to me and we talked maybe twice in this game, and she was like, why would someone on my team put a ring on my bottle? I'm like, what? Did they know it was your number? And she was like, yeah, like I did. And I was like, oh, who was it? And she said it was Rachel. And so how I look at this, what she was trying to get me to do is think Rachel could be Miss Suspicious. Now, how I look at it, I'm like, if Rachel's a killer, that's pretty fucking dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine putting a ring on your teammate's bottle for them to look at you sideways. So I'm like, I don't know what was going through her head.
I could answer for
Mama's a
her.
blonde at first. I mean, she's been blonde for a very long time. What was weird is like, you brought up Sam's name a little bit last time. Ashley brought up Sam's name a little bit last time. We're rushing into a pit, and this is the second time I'm hearing for her, and she's trying to throw out a name.
I can answer for it. I feel like I have like weirdly a lot of information. Whoever got the skull became the secret killer. And they shortlisted me for murder. So if I didn't complete a certain task at the ring game, I would have immediately been dead.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. And so when I was picking my team, I picked Sam. And I didn't know there was any suspicion on you. We've had a good relationship, so I wasn't targeting you at all. And I don't think you got your shield taken away in the end, right?
Right.
So I'm sorry I picked you, but it's because I knew we could like build our relationship back after this.
Yeah.
But I had to do it to save my own game.
I two things. And this is showing my naivety. I actually went to you because I thought we had a connection.
Oh, we do have a connection.
But wait, and I wasn't trying to throw Rachel out.
That's okay.
I even said, I'm not thinking about Rachel, I'm thinking about someone said you have a PhD in gameplay.
I don't know
and
who the
I
fuck
was
said that,
thinking,
Mama.
There's a lot of things on
Mama,
LinkedIn.
I barely got the master's. I'll be like, wait.
I have more info.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, all I was saying
It's
is
okay.
I
I just
actually
want
went
the
to
group
think
to
about
be. I think the group needs to be aware so that as innocents we can make the most educated guess.
Yes.
When Ben got murdered, Ben said to me, I was sitting next to him, he said that he got a message from an outlaw, which I believe was Ashley, saying that there's one more. The message was one more. I don't know what that means.
One more floor person, like
Okay.
I mean, is anybody
I
else
didn't
reading
know if it
differently
was-
into that?
No, initially it could have been one more as in like the floor, or did Ashley know about the secret killer? Like, was she trying to signal that whoever has the skull is the secret killer? I don't know how many there are now.
How did you get the message of the secret killer? I feel like we need
I got it in the murder barn. Like when we were doing the murders, I came in and sat down, there was a letter on my seat that said, you need to complete this task. You've been shortlisted for murder. If you don't do this in the next month, you are dead.
So
And then,
Damn.
when I completed the challenge successfully, I found out that I could have crossed sides and become a killer. and I didn't take it because I want to play a real game. I want to stay loyal. I haven't gotten to do that in past shows, so I didn't do it. But I just want everyone to sit with that because it's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't think Sam's a killer. I don't know who. I don't think Sam's a killer, guys.
Yeah, we need some more names thrown
I
out.
don't.
Maybe
I don't.
Sam.
I just don't. I feel like this Sam's a killer. Have any suspicions?
Well, walking in, I did. Obviously, I thought, why did Rachel do that? Like, what? Maybe it's her. It's clearly not. But I don't know why at all. Danny just came for me.
We've talked 2-3 times like throughout this. Your name kind of got floated a little bit there, and then we're about to come here, we're rushing into it, and then I get told, oh, well, Rachel put a ring on my bottle. Perception to me looks like, oh, maybe take that and run with it or whatever. That's why it looked suspicious, because I'm like, why would Rachel do that? Now that we know the Rachelty of it all, it's adding up of like being, like it's adding up, she had to do it for a reason, it was looking suspicious, and you were like, bitch, I really don't know what the fuck is going on. I just came at it from the perception of like, oh, she's coming up to me right before we get
The easiest way for a killer to get
I didn't think there was any suspicion on Sam. So it's like, I have a
No,
relationship with you. I trust you. Like, I'm gonna do this. I think we can build our relationship back.
It was literally just the timing, and it was like
No.
so
Yeah, it was
fast, and
timing.
we were like booming.
You're
and I was
walking
like,
it back because it looks better.
No, I'm
The
not.
fact of the matter is,
no,
the
I'm not,
easiest
baby.
way,
I'm not walking it back.
The easiest way for lazy traders to, the easiest way for lazy killers to get rid of faithfuls is to create a pile-on. And that's exactly what you tried to do here. As soon as Sam's name came up, she is absolutely an innocent.
I will
Your
say
pile-on is
say
sus
this.
beyond.
When I went to you, Danny, I thought maybe you'd be like, whoa, in this game this could happen, or maybe you should think about it this way. And your reaction to me, and I don't know you well, obviously, but your reaction to me, you looked at me and you were like, oh, yeah, I don't know, that's weird, that's weird.
But that's not how it happened.
But I would have thought.
Did I not defend Rachel though?
But no, we didn't talk about
I
Rachel.
did. I
about
told
that.
Rachel. I said, "Did she know? Like that was
Oh,
your
you
number?"
asked me, did
I
she
said,
know?
"Did
And
she
I
know
said,
it was
yes,
your
that
number?"
was
And
my
you said
number.
yes. And then I said, "Why would a killer do something so obvious and,
And it
stupid?"
made me feel like you were in cahoots with her, and so now she's not the killer, and I think you are.
So I'm in cahoots with someone who's not a killer.
I think you're
Well, you tried to
protecting
recruit her.
people.
Oh right.
You did.
I think you're because the way you
All right, Daniel is. Look, I haven't said much. I'm trying to observe this time. Daniel is the kind of like innocent player where at the start, if he was truly innocent and everyone's voting Ashley, guarantee you he would be like, Diva, it's the majority, sorry. But he didn't do that. Why? Because he's a killer, okay? But Daniel's also the kind of killer who is not dumb. He would never vote for a killer right out the gate. And so everybody votes Ashley, except for two people. One of them, Daniel, who votes for Tim, just so it's not a killer on killer vote.
Right.
And then he's sharing a cabin with Rachel, who he then, apparently I just found out now, which adds even more to my case, he's trying to recruit Rachel because he's sharing a bed with her, and now he's, as a killer, he's going to be able to be in cahoots. He doesn't have to try to keep it a secret the whole time.
Great, and let me...
I think that makes a lot more sense than Sam.
No, but let me push, and I'm just going to push back on two things there. But I need to push two things on that. This is the tea. If I've said this very loud and clear. If you were a killer at the beginning of the game, it's a 2-day game. You fade in the background, you push people out, and you're like, I'm not going to do anything weird. I knew Ashley was going home. Why wouldn't I just go with the majority? Everybody else was dogpiling on her. Why would I want the spotlight on me? I can easily go around. No, but stop. No, let me say this. I would say, why would I put the spotlight on me and be like, oh, I'm going to randomly go and vote for her? If you're a killer, you're just trying to fade into the background.
But it's not random when 15 people have already voted for her.
No,
It's
but
not random.
no, I'm saying our notes were already written down. Like,
Yeah,
our
I
things were already written down. And I said, number two, all respect to Rachel. Rachel is not the strategist. You know she wasn't a strategist on the circle.
Sounds like a great pick.
No, but you think I really think we could trust Rachel to kill someone if I was a killer? No.
You're there,
She
fine.
does.
Wow.
Mama, no.
Mouth.
Well, Rachel, but that, no, but
he's like this dumb bitch.
But Rachel, how she
But someone did.
No,
Someone
but
trusted her to do it.
no, but here's the thing. I know Rachel down. Rachel, did we have this discussion before the game where I was like, Mama, like you would not do good as a killer? Yes or no?
No, I wanted to be an innocent.
Because I know
always
you
wanted
very
to be.
well. Down. Does anybody who I've talked to, who I've done votes with, like feel like I have tried to withhold information, I've tried to push different things, have I seemed honest? That's what I'm saying.
And I'm just sorry, I'm just confused before I throw out the evidence. How does the secret killer, does anyone know how the secret killer works? Like,
Girl, right now we gotta figure out who's the killer.
Right
Right now we have to figure out who the killer is, not the secret
I also
killer.
want to say, why would a person try to kill me? Why would a secret killer try to get rings on my bottle if I was also a killer?
Wait, can we rewind for a second? Daniel
Pause. Vicky Roger.
Down.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh,
Vicky Roger.
So here's the thing, and I'm just gonna clock it right now, and I'm just gonna lay it out because I was holding on to this bitch. I didn't want to get fucking murdered, but bitch, we gonna let it out. I have been a little suspect of Ken. I'm gonna explain my reasons why. Because during the period of the last murder, me, Justin, and Daniel, we were sitting outside for the entire 20-minute period where the killers would have been texting each other. Not a phone was pulled out. But when I walked into the cabin, I did see you leaning over the counter, punching lights. That's weak. I'll give that. That point is weak. But when you add that to that plus the chaos of throwing out like 3 different names within the span of literally 5 minutes, like that gave me pause. I'll be honest, because it's like that's a little either messy, faithful energy or just bad killer energy.
I am so willing to bet my life on this. Like,
correct.
If Danny ends up getting banished and he comes out and says I'm a killer, like, go ahead and banish me next
Correct,
for this.
same.
Because
Literally.
I work on evidence in this game. The evidence I have is that I was with Danny and Luke the entire time, not a fucking second. Jackson told us the killers have to be unanimous on a kill or it won't happen.
Clock that.
There's not a chance in the world that you can be unanimous on a Ben kill. The only one that you could have been unanimous on without talking would have been a Xanthi kill because you're a proven innocent.
Unanimous depends on how many killers are engaged.
Also,
one of them is 60, one of them is not.
I just feel like there's so many ways they easily could have all aligned on Ben or whoever. It's like they don't have to text. They could have talked in the middle of the night if they wanted. They could have gone during the day in plain sight talking. I talked to tons of people throughout the day. They could have done that. They could have plotted their first 3 murders. Let's have this order done. There's so and Daniel's smart. He would have done that. So there's a lot of ways they could have done that. So I'm saying I wouldn't bet your life on it.
Wait, but I also do want to say this as well, because like you guys brought up the Ken of it all, which was real. He came up to us and he's like, so like, what are you guys hearing? And I was like, well, we're hearing like Ashley's name. And Ken was like, yeah, like I really just don't think it's her. Like I could really be wrong, and like maybe I am, but like I don't think it's her. I'm suspicious of Justin. And y'all divas know how I feel about Justin. Down. Mama is an innocent. Period. End of discussion. Down. I said if Ashley was a killer, my #1 suspect is Ken. Do you remember this? I've said this. Did I say this to you as well?
Wait,
Did I
let's
say-
let Ken speak. Let's let Ken speak.
No, but I'm just like getting this clarification out like this was.
I will say, correct. I don't know any of y'all. I don't know personalities. I am learning about everyone at the same time. Everyone else is learning about everyone. And I bumped with Ashley, and our conversation the other night just did not give me killer vibes. So I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna go with the majority because a couple people were very headstrong about it and felt very certain. And I'm like, well, correct. Because I have nothing to go off of. I don't even know where to swing, baby.
I would say we've had conversations that have been very much about not feeling we had a name to put forward. We all walked by before, we were all swinging on the swing saying majorities, and also like, I just feel like I've never seen you come out with a name, from my point of view.
Right.
I think we've had a lot of conversations.
I've been
We're teaming together, we stood on that damn pavement for an hour last night, and I never heard you say a name.
Isn't that a little suspicious though, like not saying a name at all? Because I feel like the people like
That's what we're all doing, we're playing majority.
No, but I'm saying like
Ken has
no,
still
but I'm
said
saying oh no, I was just saying like my divas, like the people who I'm like really close with, where we're like, who are the few people we're on, and we're giving like names. We're not like I'm just gonna go with the majority thing.
I guess that's your.
But you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like,
If he doesn't know
Wait,
but like, are we just never gonna talk names for the whole game?
No, but I'm not saying.
Oh, I mean, everybody. You sorry, Dan was saying you haven't talked names
I'm just
to
saying
him,
I had vague
and that's
conversations about both of them.
So, wait, I guess Brianna has a bomb to drop. So let's hear this for a second, because I want to hear this.
So me and Ben, we've had a couple conversations between ourselves, and we heard you slip up Daniel right in front of the barn. You were a killer. You pretty much outed it. And Justin, also, I'm a little sus of you and Lucas because you guys also
No,
went
that's
to the
what I
room
told you.
together. And then Justin,
Justin,
you might be the secret killer. I just to make something the way that you guys are like all like,
Right.
you know, just say it down.
I love you,
Now is the time to vote. Please write the name of the player you choose to banish. As a reminder, should you banish an innocent, you will be one step away from giving the killers the opportunity to do a double kill. Sam, we will begin with your vote. and why?
I know I'm innocent, and I feel my interaction with Danny when I was just trying to get a gamer's perspective on why a person would do that. My vibe, the energy was just like, I'm not engaging in this good luck to you in a way that was like, felt guilty by association.
That's okay.
Nick?
I voted for Danny. Just that first vote was the big thing. There's a lot of other reasons, but I think that first one, like the fact that you didn't vote with the majority and it happened to be us getting a killer out on that vote was very suspect to me.
Ken, I voted for you. I love you. I think you are an amazing person. I think there's two straw men in this, and in the killers, you are guilty until proven innocent. There were so many conspiracy theories about both of you. To me, Danny had hard, solid evidence that he was proven innocent, and you just didn't have that for me. Again, bet my life.
Shelby.
I chose Daniel. I voted Sam, but I'm not feeling very confident about that right now.
Rebecca.
I vote for Danny.
Zach.
So I think the pylon onto Sam, who I think is at least 95% innocent, is what convinced me, and I'm also voting Daniel.
Danny.
I voted Ken. That's all.
Tim.
Danny, you can throw your hands, but you cannot throw confusion and to get you on this vote today.
Oh no.
Kay.
Well, I voted for Danny. Sorry, sad face. You know, I just got some work to do in this game.
Thank you.
Okay, I love you, but I did vote for Daniel because I feel like I have a really good idea of Daniel's strategy, and I think between Sam and Ken, Daniel takes the cake on strategy, so guys.
And you know what? I 100% do 10 for that. No tea, no shade, no Sam. I have a PhD in this.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Rachel.
I voted for Ken.
Bree.
I made it a little clear in the little sneak peek that we had right now who my vote was kind of going towards. Daniel. Love you, still vibing in my
John.
I don't have really any information to go off of, just off of what's been presented in the snake pit. I love you, Daniel, but that's just what I've heard. I gotta go for it.
Luke.
Y'all really about to get a 2.0 this season, huh? Because you're all fucking wrong, and I will stand 10 toes behind that. Ken, I threw your name out. No hard feelings. God, I just know that it is not him, and you're all about to look so dumb.
I don't know, we'll see.
I love it.
Lucas.
Okay, so obviously there was a lot thrown around. I'm still trying to rack my brain around it, especially like a secret killer. That's strange. So I'm just having to base this off of pretty much the one person I haven't really ever talked game with, and that would be you, Ken. So nothing personal though.
Dane.
I feel like I came into this snake pit with like literally nothing. So just going on facts of what Nick brought up and with the slip up, you know I love you fucking down, bitch.
Love you
But
down, sorry. Love you down.
Dane. I'm sorry, but you have received the most votes, and you are banished from Bloodstone Acres. Please stand in the middle of my snake pit and announce your true identity. However, before you do so, I can announce that the soul tie is broken. You see, Daniel was a wrangler, and he was soul tied to Lucas. Lucas had no idea that for every shield Lucas won, Daniel would win as well. However, if Lucas was banished, Daniel could never win a shield again. Now, please continue.
To take a page out of my book from last season, we're gonna go down the line because I'm gonna read these goals fulfilled. Sam, you bit suspect, whatever. Nick, crusty as fuck. Justin, my man, 10 toes down, you know I got you to the end. Gorgeous queen, I love you down. Mama, I'm rooting for you. I mean, what Rachel said with the other one is she's a little bit suspect, Rebecca. We run so much shit together, it's great. Tim, how much you wrote for Sam, a little embarrassing for you. I'm just being honest. Ken, killer, we been new. Xanthi, you innocent, 100%. Rachel, baby.
Uh-oh, girl.
Anyways, next question. No, Rachel 100% is a killer. I mean, she be on her phone too damn much. And you know what? Because I'm riding for my divas till the motherfucking end, ho. Anyways, next question. Mama, I love you. You fucking know. John, nothing really to say to you. I hope you're the best in life. You and my diva, innocent, down, swore in his fucking mother. We're good. Lucas actually did a great game. Dan also. Killer. So I'm looking at killer, potentially killer. Oh my God. And that's all I have to say. And with that,